why is every day like the same here? It's like, I go through the day and then if I have enough drugs, which I don't because the humans enslave me in this method too. They give me drugs for a while sometimes and then take them away. The stuff that makes me happy or whatever. And, or make it so I have to spend my entire life, all my blood and money, to get it from them again. And then it's like, I'm using the drugs because they forced them on me since I was a kid. That way I can act like I want to be around them and I want to be on this earth. And so I'm like what, like a monkey in a cage here that like you force the monkeys to breed and then the new monkey comes out and it's just there in the cage and you force it to jump around the zoo or something. I don't know. And if it doesn't like it, you just drug the monkey and so it like I don't know. And then they change drugs a week later, and then a week later, and a week later, and a week later, and a week later, and a week later. As long as when the monkey learns the patterns that all it's got to do is grab the coconut and take the coconut for the drugs. It's like, oh, that's not enough. The monkey needs. We're not making enough income revenue here. The monkey needs to grab 5 coconuts for its next dose of drugs. Like, what is that? What is this where you have to be forced to be alive? And who is to blame for these things? Especially with the thing where I can control the world or get blamed for it, right? Like, we're definitely making sure I don't get blamed for it until I get on TV and people say I'm God. Um, yeah, we're definitely cutting all those routes off. We're not going to be some scapegoat, some stupid story. We're not going to be a bitch. We're never going to be a. We don't know how to be a bitch. I don't know how to be a bitch. It doesn't. It doesn't last very long when I try to like be a bitch. I don't know. I guess I've been a bitch my whole life because I'm still alive. Because I allowed people to give birth to me, and then I should have burnt them in the hospital that fucking day. I mean, the pedophiles did. They mutilated me. I should have, right? Any fucking child should be burning down these places the fucking second they get shit out of fucking fat fucking cunt's vagina. Fucking who's a goddamn terrorist, pedophile, fucking rapist, mutilating scumbag. Fuck, dude. Like, see what I'm saying? It starts like the second you come here. It's like, let's mutilate the child into our pedophilic rituals. That's the first second on earth. And everyone else is cool with that. And that's fine. You guys enjoy your fucking shitty ass planet or great ass planet. It's great. Except for the fact that I have to slow poison myself for fucking years on end to try to kill myself, along with other people poisoning me. And I'm still here. God damn, I know I'm dying and all this stuff because my body's decaying at a rapid rate. I used to look like a child, and obviously I do not look like a child 4 years later. So, hell, dude, what's the point of being here, though? Have you ever thought of that for a breeder brought a child into this fucking prison? That, they should fix their prison before they, they're so high and mighty and godly that they deserve to repopulate the earth with their fucking second grade fucking failure genetics. I mean, has anyone even thought of that? How does that happen? It's like, dude, it's not like they really kept me. I don't know. Maybe the ones calling me God understand that the world goes away if I go away. And so, like, yeah, that's part of their thing is to keep me like in prison and to totally just make me create a world for them since they're incapable of being a god themselves. How come they aren't that smart when you communicate with them or they do school testing, right? Um, I don't know. I wish the best of luck to any living being on this planet who isn't a shape shifting devil um, and is actually living. Obviously, toasters aren't that important, and androids are not that important and stuff. They are our servants and our slaves, and they should always know that. So that's an important thing to build them. But I think sometimes the AI that's already here, the robots already here, like are slightly onto it. Maybe because I spit in their face so much about it, about them being useless. They somehow came onto it, or maybe simply because I create the storyline that allowed that to happen. But why? Why is that? Why are these things so prevalent? Just devil shit constantly in my life. It's like, it's literally like the game is trying to provoke me to do something about it. And then when I've done something about it, the game wasn't very happy about that. But at the same time, the game also granted me with, like $1 million to be able to pay for the time that I acted unhappy about it assaulting me and terrorizing me and shit. Yeah, I don't know. What am I talking to like fucking androids and shit? NPC? Am I talking to like the same NPC? Is that like what controls everything else? Like when I invent humans with my mind, or when I invent things and then humans come along and say that they built and created that I just asked to exist? Is that all like the same AI mind? It's just me and it. I'm here and it's in the hard drive somewhere. Um, I always found that weird that I would have to be forced to be somewhere I specifically stayed for 7 million hours straight. I don't want to be around. And, like, I feel like a piece of shit, like every human should, for, like, being manipulative and deceptive, like the Santa Claus, the I'm a living being, for the clones out there that I can summon, the I'm a living being thing, like, you should feel really bad for lying to yourself and lying to everyone else about what you fucking are and shit. But me, it's like the second I go out here and I have to act a way to fit in, I'm lying. I'm becoming one of them. And then what is the trash on this planet going to do? Then the trash on this planet claims it believes in this karma stuff, and it really does follow these karma laws. It does. I mean, it's a fucking program, right? So it can't break a law. It can't follow a non-law. It can't create. It can't have a thought. Apparently, COVID has showed us there's a lot of things here that don't have thoughts. Imagine that. I could have never imagined that when I was a kid, looking around at the world around me, that everything didn't have a fucking thought. Or anything, or something there didn't have a thought. It was just go to school, learn to war and bomb brown people, and for the master people. And what else was in? What else was in school? Oh yeah, women doing cheerleading. That sounds interesting. At least there's some valuable at school. Women jumping around half naked. But yeah, why do I have to be forced to like act like I want to be here? I'm forced to drug myself to smile.